Punching box office. All right.
So I think welcome back to something that we haven't done in a while.
Box office predictions.
Yeah. I thought we were gonna set him up.
No one can say it but me.
Yeah.
No.
So
I'll take the fall for that one.
we didn't do one for Deadpool, which we probably should have done.
I predict it'll make whatever it made.
Yeah, we were already on. Like,
we were right.
Privately, we were like 97% dead on.
It's like that video that got clipped off at the end. You know, like YouTube cut it off right before Jay and I did like triple somersault backflips like over the table. We recreated the whole Deadpool Wolverine fight, and YouTube just decided to go, nah, we're gonna end it there.
Yeah, it's great special.
We would upload it, but YouTube.
It's like a 3-week shoot. It was.
Yeah, it was awful. But like the munching box office we did for Deadpool Wolverine, we didn't get that up.
Yeah.
We recorded it totally, and it was spot on, right? Anyway,
this week we have
It Lives
a couple
Inside.
movies.
What was the movie you said? The other one? Borderlands and what?
Oh, It Ends With Us.
It Ends With Us. I said It Lives Inside.
I was like, oh, is that a new horror movie that I don't know?
It's a new M. Night movie.
So that's based on a big time book and like a female leaning book.
Blake Lively.
And
Super
Blake
hot.
Lively.
She's hot right now.
Deadpool's wife.
She's hot right now.
Yeah, because she's married to Deadpool.
Yeah. Yeah. By association. She's hot by association.
I'm joking.
She's hot adjacent.
So that's power couple, man. That's power couple. So
I know.
The jokes have been, is Deadpool's wife going to take Deadpool down this weekend?
Oh, that's funny.
That's been
funny.
The jokes, because Borderlands isn't doing it.
Borderlands is not tracking well, which is kind of unfortunate.
Borderlands is looking at like 15 million opening on a 120 million budget.
Oh no.
Worldwide,
Do you think releasing this either earlier or later in the year would have helped that? Because you really have there's no. I think you did it in like March.
slightly,
maybe?
because before March was already stacked. Remember, we had like Ghostbusters
That's
and
true.
Kung Fu.
Oh,
and
shit.
There's too many
Dune.
movies already. Yeah, there was.
The highest grossing movie of the fucking year. Yeah, Dune until Inside Out and then Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah.
No, but you're right. I just think before Jack Black started getting the negative for being a super douche.
He should have waited that one out, I think. You know,
Yeah.
or kept your fucking mouth shut. You know.
Yeah, just don't say anything.
Just
People
don't say
wouldn't have said anything. You could say, "Hey, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Well, side note, we're talking about that because Tenacious D was on tour.
It's relevant. I was gonna say we're not gonna talk about it, but
but it's
needs
for
to be
the
talked
But
about,
Kyle made a joke about what had happened as far as the presidential stuff, and a bunch of people made jokes worldwide.
Yeah, he just did it in front of a lot of people.
He did.
Yeah.
However, Jack Black laughed on
Yeah.
video. That's what pisses me off. If on video you see Jack Black go,
Yeah.
dude,
Right.
then I'd be like,
Right.
okay. But if we make a joke and I chuckle, die laughing, and then you show up at the building and the door's locked because you don't work here anymore, right?
Dude. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that, like, he's got negative press. It's not
Do you
good.
think they'll bring him out for like red carpet shit? He is just a voice, so
I'm wondering.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
you know.
Jamie Lee Curtis stuck her foot in her mouth by insulting the MCU.
Marvel. And
Which
Ryan Reynolds came out and defended her.
Which
Yeah.
again, I don't think anybody should shit on her because
then
there's
she
been
walked
a
it
lot
back.
of misses. And then she walked it back, which
Yeah.
to me makes it worse.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of misses. There has been. I'm a huge MCU fan, but
I could see her like not getting it, and then someone going, no, it's actually just like, you know, COVID, the writer's strike. Like we've had to follow up the biggest movie of the like a 3-decade span or whatever. You know what I mean?
15-year build-up basically to.
Yeah.
So I just think it's really weird.
There's negative.
There's a
press
lot
for
of
this
negative
movie.
going into this. I mean, Kevin Hart always gets hated on just because he's Kevin
People
Hart.
shit on Kevin Hart for no reason.
Which
Yeah.
I don't understand
He's grown on me
completely,
now.
but yeah, he's fine. What's her name again? Who from?
Ariana Greenblatt is the only one.
She's the one that's on
who's-
fire in Hollywood, and I hope the movie is decent just for her because she was on the same show as Jenna Ortega,
And in Barbie.
and she was in Barbie. So that show is producing superstars, which is really funny. It's stuck in the middle or whatever. My kids watched that on Disney.
I'm still excited. Kate Blanchett hasn't done me wrong yet, you know.
Nice.
So
That's a shirt. Kate Blanchett hasn't done me wrong yet. Oh, you should write her an
all their
email.
characters from the fucking movies.
Just put them all in the.
I'm gonna make one shirt and I'm gonna wear it.
Just send a picture like your biggest super fan. I
Yeah.
bet you she'll.
Yeah. You think
That'll be her
you
new
think she'll
thing.
go out
I
with
think
me?
she will take. I think she'll take your. She'll be saying that in interviews. So
Yeah.
you know Kate Blanchett.
Hasn't done me wrong yet. Yet. Trademark.
She can just say "done you wrong yet" to everybody she's
done you
interviewing.
wrong yet.
And then
Yeehaw!
15 million.
I'm Kate Blanchett.
15 million for that is probably right. I don't know don't know.
15 million for a
the
$80
weekend.
million budget, you were saying?
120 million.
120 million. That's
No,
a
I
lot
know,
more
I'm
than
saying
80. Okay.
That's what it's going to be. I'm not saying it's right, like, as in it's good. I mean, like, that's probably about
I'll
right.
say we do over-under on the amount it's going to make.
Okay.
I'll say over.
Ooh, I'm going under.
Really? Okay. 15 million over-under?
Best case, I think it's on. Or even.
What's yours?
I think it's going to be.
Okay, really?
The hype is bad, and Deadpool and Wolverine has exceeded expectations in every possible way. This is screwed. This is the same demo, but for PG-13 of
This
the
is
same
screwed
demo.
from the start because it's a video game movie.
That's what I was about to say.
Those are
because
hard.
Those tend to be hard to like.
Execute.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I can't think of the last one that was really like, well, Sonic.
Sonic and Mario.
Those became more than the game, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu wasn't terrible.
No.
The
That was miscast.
Mortal
but
Kombat wasn't great.
It wasn't great. That one.
The
Yeah,
second
but
one's
those are
coming
like.
out.
Those have been movies for about as long as they've been games.
True.
Yeah, well, not Mario, I guess, or Sonic, but you know.
I know what
I'm
you're
trying to
saying,
say.
like Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat. And it originally had its movies in the 90s and stuff.
Like those have had.
The Mario Bros. Did have that one movie.
Oh, yeah, he's
They
right.
had the movies. They had a bunch of cartoons for Sonic
They did have that
and
live-action
Mario,
acid trip
and they had the
Mario.
live-action movie.
With John Leguizamo in it.
Like Borderlands has had nothing but
Luigi.
video games and
Yeah.
Tales from the Borderlands, which they should have just done Tales from the Borderlands, and then this movie would have been
See,
fucking
yeah,
great.
but I was worried because we talked about this like 6 months ago
Yeah.
when the Super Bowl trailer or
Yep.
whatever. Eli Roth is hit or miss, and I was worried initially already from that.
Yeah.
He normally does horror movies. He tries to step out and do other movies. He just did Thanksgiving last year,
Yes.
I remember,
Ugh.
and that was very similar to Trapped, except it was like the first 10 minutes were amazing, and the next hour and 20 minutes were the worst thing I've ever
This
seen.
needed a Sean Levy or
Yes.
a Guy Ritchie
Yep.
or even, I hate to say
Oh,
it,
he's gonna say it.
but a James Gunn
Okay.
would have been perfect
No, I'll take James
for a
Gunn.
Borderlands movie.
Because people are already saying this is a Guardians
It's a
ripoff.
Guardians knockoff, which is what the games aren't, but that's what the movie
But that's
is
what the movie
framing
looks
it
like,
as.
so why
Yeah.
not bring Jimmy Bullets in and work
Yeah.
his magic?
If he wasn't doing DC stuff, it would
That's what I
probably
feel like
be
Eli
James Gunn.
Roth did a bunch of drugs, in my opinion, and watched Guardians
And
of the
played
Galaxy.
a bunch of Borderlands.
Well, while he was playing Borderlands, he was watching Guardians of the
Yes.
Galaxy while
It's
he
like,
was
I got
high
an
as a
idea-
kite.
I got an idea.
And he's like, I'm just going to be James Gunn. Because the trailer is James Gunn. It's colorful. There's
The
rock
music, yeah.
playing. There's like all these ridiculous jumping scenes, like in on
Yeah,
all the
the
Guardians
movie's
movies.
like almost tricking you. Like, it's like every one frame, it's really subtle, but it's flashing stills of Guardians of the Galaxy. Subliminal message.
That's funny. We should make that for the channel. I like that idea. Like, what the studio's new Borderlands could get you go see the trailer. Yeah, just like shove in a couple frames. That's really funny. That's.
You were like for the Creature Commandos video, like the trailer's about to end, and Viola Davis is like, also known as you're like Guardians of the Galaxy, and I have the logo like slam onto it, like, oh my god, dude.
Oh, it does. It looks.
Everything's
like
Guardians now. Everything's Guardians. That movie came out 10 years ago. We got to stop making that.
Right,
fucking
and again, when it came
cookie-cutter
out, it
ass
was
shit.
great, and it broke the mold. But we didn't need it to break a mold to replace it with the Guardians mold that will be made into
Yeah,
every movie
it
going
just
forward.
it didn't break the mold. It replaced the
It
mold.
replaced the mold. Because we got 3 Guardians movies, 2 Suicide Squad movies. We're getting a cartoon show that's basically the same thing. We're getting Borderlands. That's 7 projects in less than 10 years that are basically set the same. And I know we're going to get hated because people, when they have a favorite thing, they don't like to
I'm
see
still
the faults in
excited
it.
to see the movie.
We'll
As
be
a
there.
Borderlands fan,
We'll be there early. We'll have a
I'm
review.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a review up soon. But
because I love the world, you know,
exactly.
of Borderlands.
I'm disappointed because they biffed on this immediately after biffing on Halo, and I know that was a show, but that was a show with the budget of a movie.
What studio do we know?
This is Lionsgate.
Oh, okay. Who owns? Where does that go on streaming?
Oh, probably Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah, it could have been a Netflix original series.
Yeah.
Like
This is another one of
Like
those. Our classic should have been a series,
Twisted Metal, The Last of Us,
which is
getting
filming
a
season
series.
2. So you're super happy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're filming it right now. It was all
Fuck
delayed
yeah.
because of COVID and the strike. That's why nothing was announced. So,
Sweet.
which we're on the it's really funny because we're in the minority on things that I don't think we would be on the minority of. People like hated that show.
I love
And
it.
like we did a review and he liked it more than I did, and people were like, "You guys are
The
morons."
Twisted Metal show. We gotta
Anthony Mackie
figure out a way for you to watch
and
that.
Stephanie Beatrice
Wait,
is
isn't Twisted Metal with Sweet Tooth in it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Will
Will
Arnett.
Arnett is
Voice,
Sweet Tooth
voices.
Will Arnett,
Sweet Tooth. Yeah.
because it's
That's a
it's
good
it's
show,
a
man.
wrestler with the mask on, and he's doing Will Arnett's doing the voice like Darth Vader style. Because Will Arnett's not 6'6", 280. You know what I mean? But that's but it's really funny hearing the Will Arnett voice come out of a 6'8".
It's disturbing.
It's really weird.
It's very disturbing.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Hello, Michael. I want to do some Arrested Development like overdubs.
Illusions. I worked it in twice.
So yeah, I'm gonna go under on that. I want it to be good. I just don't think it's gonna.
What about the Blake Lively movie? Do we have numbers for that?
So
or?
that is right now projected between 40 and 55 million.
Holy shit!
with pre-sales. And Deadpool did way better than they thought. Week 2, week 3 is looking right around 50 million.
Damn. So that's why they're
chance.
saying that it might make more.
It's the battle of well, this movie's also been out for 3 weeks. Box office.
Okay.
But nothing was really supposed to. This was in the spring and in the winter of last year was the movie that would be knocking Deadpool and Wolverine off. You know, if you look at the release calendar 6 months ahead,
Yes.
oh, okay, it'll get number 1 2 weeks, and the big Borderlands movie will come, and then it'll make 50, 60 million.
Yeah. No. It's gonna completely snuff out Borderlands.
It's
and
done.
along with
It's dead.
you take it. The compensation is we can go see your shitty Blake Lively movie if we get to go see Deadpool, Babe.
I was going to say, where do you think the spillover is going to go for this? Is it going to go to Borderlands?
Yeah. No.
Deadpool?
No.
The legs on Deadpool Wolverine for the rest of the year, it's going to challenge Inside Out domestically. It's huge.
I'm excited to see that work out by the end of the year. Who's going to take the
having a rated
the
R movie be
crown.
one of the biggest movies of all time, a rated R movie.
Inside Out 2 is a good contender, though.
It's a good movie.
The movie's great.
Remember when Disney needed to be shut down and it was woke and it was dying and all this, and then this year the
2 biggest movies.
$3
of the
billion
year.
combined probably with those 2 movies when everything's all said and
Warner
done.
Brothers can't get their dick out of their mouth. Or Sony. Like making Smurfs every fucking 3 years, bro.
So I'm gonna go over. I don't know if it knocks off Deadpool.
No.
It's gonna be
I think
close.
it'll be.
It's gonna make money.
Like Deadpool will probably make 50. This will make 45.
It's gonna be
49.
This is gonna be a huge another
Yeah.
weekend. Even with this, Twisters is legging out like
Really?
crazy.
Wow.
Like yeah,
Okay.
so that's been not
Oh,
internationally.
Apes we
but
still had in March also, I'm pretty sure. Apes
that?
came out in March, right? Or was that June?
It was June.
It was June?
June was nice too.
Okay.
Because July
Yeah.
kind of mellowed
June was
back
like
out
exactly
again.
like March,
Yeah.
where we just had a fuck ton of movies.
Yeah, Inside Out.
And like the second half of this year, like Borderlands is an IP. It's not
we've
like
got-
Garbage the movie.
Because of the
you know?
strike,
Yeah.
we've got
We're
a
stacked
stack for the
throughout
rest of the year.
We're good.
Now, is everything going to be good?
No.
I mean, but we've got.
No, Sonic 3 will be the best movie of all time. So
Yeah, you're
we
hyped
got
for
we got
Sonic
nothing to
3.
worry about.
You were super
I don't even
hyped
have a
for
trailer.
Sonic 3.
I don't want to watch any trailers for that fucking movie. I know
We'll
exactly.
We'll do the trailer.
I know
review.
exactly what I'm gonna get out of that movie. And so, yeah.
Like, subscribe, and follow his new Sonic exclusive channel.
Sonic Bad. Speed and Sonic Bad. We did our Sonic podcast, Sonic only podcast.
Batman Epic Crime
Batman Epic Crime Saga is the name of his Batman universe.
Which
What?
is like whatever's left that was in production that James Gunn couldn't
Yeah.
cancel Saga is what.
What
it's-
James Gunn didn't want you. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All
Oh,
right.
poor
Colin Farrell's
Colin.
gonna tell us about his fucking Penguin show on a dying universe. So here we go. Fucking.